Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. The topic that I am going to be reading on, or the question that I'm going to be asking rather, is is this love or is it a fling? So I think this should be a fun reading to kind of get back into posting more videos on my channel. August is my birthday month, so I was definitely taking the rest and the break that I needed and also focusing on other aspects of my business. But I actually do really miss posting these pick a card readings and definitely seeing, you all's comments. So if you're new here, welcome. But if you are returning, if you've already subscribed, then you already know what time it is. And I'm just happy to be back and to be posting more videos now. Now that my summer hiatus is over and it's Virgo season, so now it's time to get back to the work. So if you would like to contact me for a personal or private reading, you can do so. All that information is in the description box. If you would like to check out my new line of 3D and hand painted gel press on nails, that information is in the description box as well. And yeah, y'all, I'm definitely glad to be back. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe for more content. And yeah, I have a list of readings to do. So this is going to get interesting. But with that being said, I have 3 different piles out here in front of me. I have pile 1, which is the Cosmic Tarot with the Amethyst Crystal. Pile 2, which is the Modern Witch Tarot with the Citrine Crystal. And then pile 3, which is the Muse Tarot deck with the Rose Quartz Crystal. So you can go ahead and pause the video right now. Choose the pile, choose the crystal that you feel, the most attracted to, or you feel like resonates with you, is calling out to you. And then you'll just go to the description box where I have the timestamps and click the timestamp that is in direct correlation with the pile that you chose. So that's really how it's gonna go. Can't wait to see you at your pile. So yeah. All right, so for my pile 1 people that chose the Cosmic Tarot deck with the Amethyst Crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading now. It's so great to be back. It's so great to be back. Yeah. Just getting back into it. But we're going to be asking, is it love or is it a fling? Is it love or is it a fling? So already off the rat, we have the Ten of Swords coming up. So Ten of Swords will typically, talk about an ending of some sort. It could even mention, well, let me just say ending. I don't know why death came to my mind, but it could also just be that, this is whoever you're inquiring about. This might be a situation that has stopped, it's ended. It's something that, the old thing is dead and gone is what kind of came to mind. So it could be that, the relationship might not be progressing in a direction in which you thought it would have, or you may actually be, happy that this situation is over. So it could be either which one way, but I'm going to get some more cards and kind of see what's going on with the general energy of this connection. But yeah, I do think that this is one of those connections that have that you've actually tried. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've actually tried. It could have just been, too many challenges or too many issues for you to actually be able to overcome within the to be able to overcome any of those, issues as far as progressing the relationship forward. So regardless of where you are, I feel like you've had to kind of put your emotions to the side when it comes to dealing with this person. You've had to put your emotions to the side as far as, like, not just be kind of caught up in your feelings, but you've had to introduce some type of energy back into your life, into where it's like, you know what, I might feel this way about this person, but I really do need to take a step back and think about it. So it could be that this relationship ended because there was just really nothing much that you could actually do. And I'm also picking up that, you all could have had, some really highly intense sexual energy that kind of connected you with this person. And that might have been, one of the only aspects of this relationship that was kind of progressing things forward, is the fact that you could have been sexually attracted, had, just a lot of sexual energy even with this person. So y'all could have been intimate in these ways multiple different times, and that could have been the thing that was, holding you together with this person. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though y'all was kind of connecting solely based off of this sexual energy or this passion that you all had. But I really do think that at a certain point in time, it could have been you or the other person. I'm thinking it's you because you're watching this video, to where you've had to kind of have a more higher perspective on the situation, and you've probably had to overlook that sexual passion and that sexual energy to understand that, this could probably be the only thing that's holding us together. So let me not be caught up with these feelings of passion, and let me actually look at things, realistically for what they are. So in this pile, I'm definitely getting that this could have definitely just been like a fling or a lust type of situation to where y'all were connected, more so sexually. Y'all were connected that way. So we also have the Queen of Swords that's coming up in the reverse, for the, the general energy and disposition of this relationship that you had with this person. So it could have definitely been some arguments, some back and forths, kind of like the we break up just to make up type of energy. It could have been very, toxic in nature. It could have been you just kind of going through the same type of cycles with this specific person. But it's just kind of showing that, like, y'all could have connected on, that sexual front. But when that was kind of, when that wasn't necessarily something that was happening at the moment, it could have just been that y'all were going back and forth and having a lot of arguments. One person, acted potentially erratic with their behavior, kind of saying things, popping off, which I means like arguments, or there could have been some type of temper tantrums. It could have been something like that, but it's not the feeling of two people that are, equally invested in love with each other. It could have just been like, we kind of are with each other to get our needs met, but if your needs aren't met, then it's problems. So this relationship here, if you chose this pile, could definitely be very, it's just kind of self-serving in nature. And it's nothing, this, it's not to say it's anything necessarily wrong with being self-serving, but at the same time, it's like, what did you expect out of this relationship? And if that's what you wanted, the sexual aspect of the relationship, then okay, I can see that that's what you got. But other than that, there wasn't really nothing that was, is tying you two together to, what I'm saying? It's tying you two together in a way that's actually like, healthy, love, and productive. Not to say that, you can't get your needs met if that's what you want to do. But I'm just saying that getting your needs met with this person is just, it's too much. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. Yeah. So obviously, with this Four of Swords coming up here as well, I can see that, you, and with the ending, it might be that you and this person aren't really on the best of terms right now. And maybe it's like a love-hate type of thing where it's like things get really hot and heavy and then they just cool off. So it might be like a hot and cold type of relationship, which is kind of telling me that it's leaning more so into the fling the fling type of relationship, because it's kind of like flings tend to be like that, like it's just off and on, or when I see you and if we're both feeling this way, then you know what we do. But if we're not feeling this way, then obviously there's some type of tension between the both. Now, it could be that maybe one person wants to end this type of relationship, wants to bring some type of balance and order, to actually, develop and have a good foundation for, something a lot much more healthy and positive. But it's just a lot of, challenges or a lot of issues between the both of y'all that I feel like would have to be worked on if you wanted a healthy love type of relationship. But if you want a fun, playful type of relationship, this probably might not even be the best person for you to even be able to do that with if you wanted to keep things light, because it's always some type of issue. Like y'all could be hot and cold arguing one time and then loving each other the next moment, and then arguing with each other another time and love, so it's just the energy of maybe you can't get it right. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can't get it right, or maybe this relationship just can't get right, if you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, as far as with this judgment card, I do think that it was just on someone to make the decision and just be like, okay, well, we need to look at this thing logically and rationally, regardless of if you decided to stay with this person and continue this back and forth energy, or if one person just decided to be like, well, I need to leave because maybe it's not the type of relationship that I want, or it's not conducive to my goals and, what I actually really desire out of love and romance and, those types of things. So it definitely could be that, someone, maybe one or both, made the decision to say like, I got to walk away from this because it's not really what I want. Even though there's a pull here, there's something that would be connecting us. It's like, I don't really know if I have the strength to continue to keep enduring this. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it could even be kind of the fallout of this type of relationship as well, where it's just like one person is trying to gain some type of mental clarity on, what actually what actually just happened. Like, you have those moments and you're just like, what like just happened? Like, what was that? You know what I'm trying to say? So it could be someone trying to, regain some type of mental clarity around what they just experienced, what actually just happened. But yeah, I can definitely say that there have been some arguments and people have said things that, maybe they regretted, but I feel like it might have just been from a place of, defense, because there's a lot of swords here. So it could just be like someone that's actually just trying to defend their position, or to defend, their position based off of their experience, or to defend their behavior or why they're doing this, or maybe even questioning the other person as to, well, why are you doing that? But I just feel like it could have been like a never ending cycle where it's like one person had to just kind of step up and rise above and just be like, okay, well, something needs to be decided upon. I'm trying to say, like, this hot and cold behavior and energy probably, it can't continue to keep persisting. So I'm going to use the Final Rose Tarot. This is a new tarot deck. I'm still learning this deck, but I'm definitely going to use it to see how this person actually feels about you. And yeah, and go from there. Okay, so we have the Two of Roses. We have the Two of Roses. We have the Paradise card. The Paradise card, and that actually is... Give me 1 second. I'll figure it out. I told y'all I still get to know this. I'll figure it out. But then y'all also have... two cards that came out. You also had the Lovers, and then also the Host. So, all right. So the Paradise card is actually the Sun card. Then we have the Two of Roses, which is the Two of Wands. And then we also have the Host, which is the Hierophant. And then we also have the Lovers card. So interesting change of events when it came to this reading. But for the most part, how this person feels about you, there definitely could be some type of love there, but I also think that it's also some confusion as well, whereas maybe this relationship seems to be a little too daunting for this person. Now, if it's really hot and heavy and passionate, that, like, even though that was a thing that could be tying y'all together, it could also be, this in direct correlation to this person's specific love language. So I'm assuming that this person, you know, loves that physical touch, loves that quality time, which might be the contention behind why things are so hot and cold. It's like when you're there and things are great, but then when you're not there, it's like you don't really know where you stand with this person, or this person doesn't know where they stand with you, or the relationship isn't standing. So I just feel like it could be that this relationship just isn't built on a firm foundation, even though there could be feelings of love here. Like, I'm thinking that this person definitely, you know, they like physical touch, they like to, you know, to be all up on you, which is probably why the sexual intimacy and the passion aspect of it works. But I also feel as though this person, they might put too much on the line. It's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like when you're there, everything is good. When you're not there, now they're questioning things because maybe they're not receiving that physical touch, which is, or that quality time, which is, you know, affirming to them that yes, you do love them, or yes, you actually do care. So this person per se, like, they definitely, you know, they definitely do see, you know, something a lot much more of a higher foundation with you, because we also have the Hierophant here and we have the Lovers. But the one thing I can say is that y'all's relationship might be one of those anomalies where it's like, no, you actually can start off in a fling with somebody and it does develop and turn into something a lot more serious. But I don't want to say that doesn't happen, because I'm sure it can happen. But at the same time, it's just the fact that there's so many other aspects to a relationship that, you know, two people would have to decide that they were going to work on so that they can have the happiness that they really actually truly want. So it's one of those, the song that came to mind was I Hate That I Love You. The song, I think, is like Rihanna and Neo. So it could be one of those things where it's just like, you know, y'all might really actually like each other. This person might, you know, really actually has like some deeper feelings for you, but at the same time, it's just not being communicated. You know, one person isn't telling the other person what their actual needs are. In this case, it would be the other person not telling you. So it just kind of comes off as if they're throwing temper tantrums, or it comes off as if they're just, you know how teenagers are, where it's like they just don't want to listen. It's kind of coming off as that, even though the intentions behind, even though the energy behind it could actually be, you know, a good energy, it just seems like it's not being translated in a way that would, you know, make, you know, two people actually want to sit and work together. So it was definitely giving major fling vibes, and it still kind of is. I feel like this other person would be keeping these things to themselves. So you might not be 100% aware of what their intentions are, especially if they're not communicating it, or when they do try to communicate something and you guys are going back and forth, it's always some type of defensive type of energy as well. So it just seems as though this person may be a little unsure of which direction to go in. They could also be unsure about, you know, which person to actually choose, you know, who they actually really want to be with. And it's not to say that they're choosing between you and another person, but it's just in life in general. And, you know, having to make a decision and to commit to that decision and to, of course, be okay with it, regardless of, you know, the other options that are out there. So it could be that this person is experiencing like the fear of more options. Like, if I choose this, you know what I'm trying to say? Is it gonna, how is it gonna change my life? Like, how is it gonna change my trajectory? You know what I'm saying? But it seems like, I mean, yo, I literally was just like gonna say, well, just choose you. And it's like, I'm not even pandering towards you as the viewer, but I'm just saying, if it's so much passion there, it's so much hostility there, it's so much tension, it's like, why not just choose the option that is going to release the pressure and is going to release the tension? But you know, you can't tell people what to do. Like, all you can do is encourage them. So let's see. I'm going to get y'all a card from this Doreen Virtue deck, which is not a Doreen Virtue deck. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a replica. It's a replica, but yeah, so we have the deception card come up, which is saying someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. I don't really get the fact that like this person is deceiving and lying to you. I just see it more so as this person, it could be deceiving and lying to themselves, or it could also be it could also be even though there's love here, you know what I'm saying? Because someone had to step up and, you know, be a little more mature about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Have a little more of an eagle eye perspective about the situation. So it could be that there's love here, but it could also be that, you know, it's you all would be too caught up in a certain cycle, a particular way of how you've been doing things, and it's just causing too much, you know, strife and issues because of that. So it might be that is now it's time for you to have to focus on, you know, developing even more of a progressive relationship with this person, or letting it go. But it can't stay in this, you know, this hot and cold energy anymore. It's not doing anything for anybody, if you feel what I'm saying. So we also have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, obviously here in this situation, even though there's emotions and feelings there, even though there's love there, it seems like it's kind of always kind of railroaded you into that fling type of you know, relationship with this person, and it might not be the best type of relationship to have with them. So if this situation has already ended, if you're someone who's kind of looking back on this, this is just some, you know, affirmation just to let you know that like stay optimistic, stay positive, even if this situation doesn't work out. Even if you're not seeing the happiness that you really feel as though you do deserve, even though this person is happy with you, you might not be, you know, happy with the other individual for real like that. But I got y'all these sacred what is this? Love oracles. I got you a love oracle card, and it's actually interesting because this card definitely is in alignment with what I've been saying. It says criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So it's not to say that it's not love here in this situation, but it's just the fact of the type of relationship that y'all have been having is not, it's not the pinnacle of what you actually could have with this person. And it's not just only on you, it's going to be on this person as well. So if you know, if you know, and I'll just bring it back to you, if you know that you have been going back and forth with this person, but you can sense that it's the love there, then it might be time for someone to, you know, step up and have more of a mature, you know, perspective, or take the lead. You know what I'm saying? Take the lead and just be like, you know what, like we can do better. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to stay here in this fighting, going back and forth type of energy. Like we do have the option to choose better. Like, is it something that y'all both want? You know what I'm saying? And then you just try to work from there. But rebuilding relationships can definitely be very challenging. We have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So if you know that this is someone that you know, want to work it out with, and you can sense the love that's there, then understand that it doesn't have to stay in this energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you can always improve upon something and make it a lot better. And then I also want to get y'all some advice on furthering this connection if this is something that you choose to do. And here we have surrender to the divine. So it's really just allowing the universe to do what it has to do, and just being like, you know what, I don't know how to fix this situation, so I'm just gonna release control and allow it to be fixed on its own, in its own timing. So if you do have to take those periods of rest from this person and take the break, like don't look at it as, oh, it's hot and cold. Just look at it on like, okay, I need my space. Like I'm getting my space right now. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't put too much pressure on you as well to have to just be worrying about all of the dynamics of this relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like it's best sometimes to just pull back, chill, focus on what you got going on in life, and then you can revisit that connection when it's time for you to revisit the connection. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself, you know, under stress. Now you got like 3 cards that did come out. You and your loved ones are safe, so that's good. That's good. It's just letting you know that, you know, you can be emotionally safe and you'll be okay. And especially if you need to lean on some other people for support as well, so you can talk things out, then do so. Because like I said, it's this relationship, it's a lot, and it has its cycles, it has its ebbs and flows. And it's good to know that even if things aren't working in the way in which you would like them to, that at least you know that like you're okay and that you will be okay, and you can be emotionally safe, you know, with yourself, which is being vulnerable, or even just with other people that you know you can trust and talk to, you know. Have faith in your dreams. So if this is a relationship that you do want to work on, you know, obviously you're here, you're curious, you want to know, then, you know, have faith in, like, if you want to work this out with this person and, you know, be on better terms, then you can do that. It is going to be possible. And don't let your past hold you back. So it could be that you've been in relationships like this before, where it might just be like, oh, this cycle. But in all relationships, I feel like there's going to be cycles as well. So it's like, you know, don't allow, you know, the past hurts and maybe things that people have done to you in the past affect your character, even if you and this person that is on your mind doesn't, you know, continue to move forward into something healthy. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's dead and gone, and, you know, you're not interested in this person anymore, like, don't allow your past and the things that you've been through hold you back from seeing that there's optimism, and that there can be optimism in life, and you can have a positive mindset and perspective that when it comes to love, you're gonna get what you want, what you need, and then also what you deserve. So I definitely hope that this reading was amazing. I'm definitely glad to be back. I hope that it was interesting, that it resonated. And yeah, I can't wait to see y'all back. So I'm gonna move on to the next pile. Have a great day and see you in the next one. All right, fam. If you chose pile 2, which is the Modern Witch Tarot deck and the Citrine Crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We're going to be asking, is this love or is it a fling? Um, I'm excited about this reading. I thought it was just something fun to do. To kind of get back into, you know, the readings and just posting more content. So I hope you all are well. And yeah, we'll be asking 3 different questions. What's the general energy of this relationship? How does this person feel? And any advice on furthering the connection. So we have the Page of Wands in the reverse popping up. I'm just going to go ahead and get some additional clarification. And then we going to see. So, the thing that originally had popped up to me was just the fact of, I think the connection between you all is definitely far from childish or immature. I think that the energy between y'all, even though the 5 of Wands is here, and it could, you know, talk about, you know, just conflicts or not being on the same page with someone, I feel like I'm kind of getting the vibe that you all don't mind hashing things out or talking about things. It's like understanding that, you know, with love, there is gonna be war, and not war in the fact that like now we just fighting each other and we scrapping and we, you know what I'm trying to say, but there does have to be a exchange of back and forth of ideas. And especially when it comes to relationships, a lot of that is, it's not just forcing that compatibility, but it's really getting down deep in there and seeing like, you know, is this person right for me? Like, how does this person think? Like, what, you know, how does this person behave? Like, what is it that they do? So I really do feel like even in the get to know stage between you and this person, it's like you've definitely had to exchange words, exchange things, and kind of go back and forth to really understand who this person is. But at the end of the day, it's like you can tell that you all, I feel like you all like this. You all like talking and, you know, communicating and kind of going back and forth. I feel like it's something that that you both need. And I feel like even the fact that y'all just kind of stick with each other, it just lets you know that like you're not alone in this. So like this person that's kind of on your mind right now is like even though they might press your nerves, even though you might press their nerves, And it's not to say that, oh, y'all just fighting and this person's giving you a headache, but even if this person might press your nerves, at least they have a firm stance and position on who they are, and then you do as well. So it's just kind of getting the fact of like two people that might be a little more secure in the relation, but at the end of the day, like, you know that, but at the end of the day, it's like, you know that, you know, you're in it with this person, and you know that you're not alone, or, you know, you're not abandoned, or you're not being left out. So it's kind of like the rapport that you all have with each other is a little more mature. You know what I'm saying? It's a little more mature. It's not too idealistic, or it's not like you're romanticizing things that shouldn't be romanticized. You know how some people are, where they kind of get carried away. I think the both of y'all are more so in a more, you know, stable position, even within yourself, to where it's like you're not going to be carried away or easily moved by different things, you know. So I think that that kind of inspires like a trust and reliability between the both of y'all, to where it's like, all right, we could argue, but I trust that, you know, you'll be there. You know what I'm trying to say? You haven't really gave me any cause for concerns that, you know, this relationship is not going to be here tomorrow. So there's a kind of predictability that you both have with each other. So that's that. We also have the Ace of Pentacles that came up, and we have the Six of Wands here. And let me go ahead and get one more card. And then we also have the Nine of Pentacles here as well. So it's just more so like y'all are two independent people, two very stable people within yourself, which is why I feel like, and even secure, which is why I feel like even when you have these moments of, you know, let's just say banter, is not like it leads to now it's the destruction of the relationship just because we had banter. So it just seems as though like you both come out victorious at the end of the day, because you're literally just having an exchange, you know what I'm trying to say, and you both come out. So it's just a nice I don't even know if I can call it a compromising type of relationship that you're in, but it's just the type that lets you know like this person is like 10 toes down, or like you're 10 toes down. So y'all really could just be sticking with each other, but y'all are both independent people. So it could definitely be like an interdependent type of relationship, you know. And then we also have the Ace of Pentacles is here as well. And I feel like life, I don't know how I got this, but it's just like life is gonna be on your side. You know what I'm trying to say? Life is on your side. Life is on their side. As far as, or even the universe, let's just say that. Because it's like you're being handed these opportunities, these golden moments, you know what I'm trying to say, to actually be able to actually be able to see how much you've grown, how much you've matured, but to also help you to understand the maturity level of the person that you're dealing with or that is on your mind. So life is kind of like giving you these opportunities, and it's not, it's like, you know, life will hand you tests, but it's like they're just giving you these opportunities, I think, for you to really see like, yo, you've really actually grown. Like you've been able to kind of work through things with this person, and still y'all both still can come out on the top and can still be whole people. It doesn't have to lead to the destruction of a relationship. It's only these tests and these things are only being handed to you so that you can continue to grow even closer with this person, not to you know what I'm trying to say, inevitably destroy that relationship. So even with this energy as well, this could definitely be something that's good for the long haul. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like it's giving love, but it's giving like firm foundational love as well. Like it's going to be good for the long haul. Because, you know, it is a journey when you're in a relationship. Even when you're single, it's a journey. So yeah, it could also be that this relationship could also be a gift from the universe. Like I said, an opportunity for you to actually find success, an opportunity for you to still, you know, be who you are, to still focus on what it is that you want to do in life. You know, I'm trying to say, it's not like it's anybody holding you back, because even though you're, you know, if you're in a relationship with this person, if you're thinking about taking things further with this person, it's like you don't have to compromise who you are for this other individual. You just have to be who you are, because they're going to be who they are as well. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be who they are, you know, and it's just, it is what it is. It seems like this person isn't afraid to speak their piece and to say what it is that they want to say that's on their mind. It's just going to come down to you also having some type of, you know, self-esteem and being secure within yourself, so that, you know, the relationship can continue to persist. Like, it's just kind of giving the vibes of like, you say something, you're going back and forth with somebody, you're joking with them, and then they start joking with you, and now you want to get mad. It's like, nah, you got to show up and be completely secure in who you are, and, you know, understand that, like, you know, this person is going to be here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, will you still love me tomorrow? Like, yes, they will. So we have the cards that came up from this Doreen Virtue deck. This is just a replica. It's not the real actual deck. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it could be, and then we also have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So yeah, like it could definitely be some very strong feelings here. I think it's more than just a fling, and the reason why I'm saying that is because the both of y'all are very mature and very independent people. So it you know, something more realistic, but also strong can kind of be built with this person. You know, it's not just gonna be all, oh, we just in la la land, like, you know what I'm trying to say, like, oh, let's manage all of these things down, you know, because we're in a relationship with each other. And the fact of the matter is that life continues to keep going on, and you may not be able to manage everything even when being in a relationship. So it's best to just be yourself, you know, not try to be fake, or not try to be the person that you want the other person, be the person that you think the other person will want you to be, or what they would like. So we have retreat here. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it could be time for you and this person. Oh crap, I didn't even see how they feel. All right, I'm jumping the gun. But as far as within this relationship, it could be time to, you know, do something that'll help to, you know, draw y'all even more closer. So yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm definitely off track because I didn't really get to answer my other question. So let me go back. How do they feel? But yeah, obviously there's a attraction here between you and this person. You all could find each other, you know, very beautiful or handsome, and might definitely want to be able to spend a little more time with each other, or it is time to spend time with each other. So if you haven't had the time to, you know, enjoy, if you haven't had the time yet to enjoy a night out or to enjoy some quality time together, it could be time to do that, to further explore this connection. Because this doesn't have to necessarily mean that y'all are in a relationship right now, but as far as like the general energy of the relation that y'all have towards each other, it's actually pretty realistic for you to actually want to build off of this. It kind of makes sense just because of the type of people that y'all are individually. So we have the advisor. This is the Final Rose Tarot deck that I'm using. So we actually have the advisor for how this person feels about you. This is the High Priestess. And then we also have, let me get a couple more cards. We have the executive producer. Which is the King of the King of Wands. We have that here as well. And we also have, I'm gonna get two more cards for how this person feels. We have the eight of rings. Oh, that's the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles that came up as well. And we also have the fans, and the fans is the world. So we actually have the fans. So yeah, for the most part, I do believe that this person, how they feel about you, it might not be something that you're 100% aware of, but I can definitely say that this person can definitely just be observing, watching you, just kind of looking at your cues and kind of how you handle things, kind of what you do. I feel like this person and what's important for y'all's relationship is to really actually get to know someone, like behind the veil, behind the facade. Like you actually want to get to know this person, or they will want to get to know you. So I feel like this person is just kind of watching you and kind of watching how you move. They could also be watching how confident you are, how assertive you are, your perspective and your outlook on life. So I'm just getting that this is actually more of the energy of you getting to know someone. You might still be in that phase with that person. But it's actually some good soil to plant something fruitful. That's all I'm gonna say. It's some good soil there. And whatnot. But yeah, this person is definitely interested in you with this King of Wands energy. This is someone who kind of leans into things. This is someone who is charismatic, someone who, you know, is very good at business because he actually has a limitless type of, you know, thinking. It's like, what is the potential of this connection? I think that's something that this person is leaning into, and they're kind of watching you because they see some type of potential there. There's interest there. You see what I'm saying? So at least you know, like, if anything, this person is interested in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it is an opportunity. It's a good opportunity that you could take. So I'm assuming that, you know, it's something substantial here, some love here. We have the 8 of Pentacles within the reverse. And then we also have the World. I think this person could definitely be, you know, just taking their time to kind of observe you and see kind of what's going on with you. And that takes time anyway with the High Priestess type of energy. It seems like the interest is there. They're leaning in, and now they want to actually, you know, see what's up with you, you know, see what's kind of going on. But I also do feel as though this is something that is going to take some time. And I don't really know what you can do to help the process along for this person other than kind of just show up and be you. Because it seems like this person is interested to how you are and how you mesh with them. You know what I'm saying? How you are and how you mesh with them, and how would this translate into an actual relationship or whatever this is. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely do think that you should look forward to I think that you should look forward to of course the opportunity, but I also think that you should continue to keep living your life as well, because who's to say how long this person is still going to kind of be in this watching, observing, oh, I'm interested type of energy, and just what exactly they're going to do with that energy. Even though they are showing up as the King of Wands, like, you know, the King of Wands is going to do a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like, once he kind of gets the heads up, he's going in. So it could be that this person is not yet 100% sure, and but the attraction is there, and you know, the rapport is there. So you know, it's just one of those things that really have to take time. It has to take time to continue to keep materializing. But I think that you know, it's just up to when this person wants to act. But I do feel like they are watching you. You know, they could be watching you on social media. They're interested, you know what I'm saying? So it could take some time. You know, it could take some time, but it definitely is a good opportunity here to have a healthy love relationship. If this is what you want, like, there's an opportunity here for that. So I'm gonna get y'all some of these love oracle cards, and then some advice cards on, you know, what you could do if this is something, you know what I'm saying, if this is something you want to keep progressing. So we have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So this is the type of vibe that I was getting from y'all anyway when I saw the Page of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Wands upright, and then also seeing the six of Wands anyway. It's like this is the energy that I was describing. It's like the both of y'all, you know that you can challenge each other. You know that you can have that banter, but you also know at the end of the day that you're both gonna be there. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's the type of predictability. Is like, yo, we could probably be mad at each other. You could press my nerves, but we're not gonna tear each other down, and we're still gonna come back because we know we got each other. So this relationship would definitely heal some abandonment wounds if you've had any, and just knowing that like someone's gonna, you know, stick with you. You know what I'm trying to say? They're gonna stick with you and, you know, be there for you, and you know they're gonna be 10 toes down. Like 10 toes down basically is saying like, you know, they're gonna stand beside you, like they're gonna be at your side, like no matter what. So we also have romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. So I was kind of getting that this was someone that, you know, is still kind of materializing. You know what I'm saying? Like the love is taking some time. Which is nice, and I feel like that could possibly be why the universe is like giving, you know, these opportunities for you all to, you know, get to know each other, for you all to overcome any light challenges or arguments, or, you know, or just getting to know each other. Because when you get to know somebody, it's not all peaches and, you know, and rainbows and cream. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could be kind of rocky getting to know people, because you're you and I'm me, and now we have to play this out between the both of us right now in real time. You know what I'm trying to say? So, but I do think that, you know, if you chose this pile and this person that's on your mind, it's definitely a good possibility that you all can have something, you know, really substantial. It's looking like it's love here. It's love here, like it's love here. I didn't know how complicated or complex this type of reading would be, because there's just so many nuances when it comes to love. But nah, it's some love here. I just think that this person is still kind of watching. I think that this person hasn't yet put in, you know, what their full potential of what they can actually do for you, because I still think that they're taking the time that they need to take to kind of observe you and watch how you move. So we have any advice on furthering this connection. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and the world card came up there too, and it's kind of like the end of a cycle as well. So if you were kind of questioning like where this person was, like, and how they felt, I don't think you'll be questioning it any more longer, because these cycles are ending. So this cycle of this person kind of watching, kind of observing, kind of, you know, thinking about what could potentially go on, it's probably going to end, and, you know, they should be making a move very soon, whether that's offering to take you out, offering to spend time with you, offering to give you a gift, you know, some type of token of appreciation, especially with the Ace of Pentacles there as well. If this is someone that you're taking your relationship to the next level with, then you should definitely look forward to that relationship being taken to the next level. So we also have your commitment is being tested. Your commitment is being tested, and that's funny because it's just like, you know, your commitment is like, what did you committed to? Like from here, I can definitely say that you're committed to yourself. You're committed to being secure, being confident, you know, being strong within yourself, knowing what you want in life, surrounding yourself with, you know, things that, you know, are that you actually want to surround yourself with, things that are beautiful, things that are luxurious. So I feel like your commitment is being tested as far as like, is this what you say you want? Like, are you going to compromise yourself, or are you going to stand firm in who you are? And oftentimes, you know, people want to give up and they want to go back because it was so easy for them to live life before, but it wasn't satisfying, but it was so easy to just go along to get along. I feel like this relationship is kind of testing you to be like, okay, but are you going to be who you say you are? Or are you going to start folding because now you want to appeal to someone else? Now maybe you've had abandonment issues in your past, and now it's rising back and it's back into the surface because now you're in a relationship. It's like, no, like, be you. Spirit is saying be you. This person's going to be them, and it is going to be okay. You know what I'm trying to say? Be you. Like, don't be afraid to lose this person. They're not going to be afraid to lose you. So you just got to kind of, you know, step up. You got to step up, you know, as well. So we have luck is on your side, which is good. If this is someone that you actually do want to be in relationships with, someone that you actually do see something, you know, moving forward with, it's just letting you know that, like, it's letting you know that like this is a okay relationship. You know, you can kick your feet up, you can lay your head down. This is a all right situation to do that in. The answers you need are coming. So if you're still a little unsure about how this person feels about you, I really do think it's because they're still in this observing type of energy. But you should definitely look forward to some type of gesture or something that will be the validation that you need to let you know that no, there is love here. Okay, there is love here. So I definitely hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that it resonated, and I can't wait to be back and to just continue to keep doing some more reading. So I will see y'all in the next video. I'm moving on to pile 3. All right, my pile 3 people. Pile 3 people. If you chose the Muse Tarot deck with the rose quartz crystal, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading right now. We're asking, is it love or is it a fling? Is it love or is it a fling? First, we're gonna start getting some cards on the general energy of the relationship. So what is the general disposition? What is it that y'all kind of have going on? Be mindful, of course, this is a general reading. It is. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I hope everyone is well. I hope you're doing well and that you're having a great day. It's definitely looking nice outside. Can't wait to get out. Can't wait to get out. Can't wait to get out. Okay, so this relationship with you and this person that's on your mind, this could definitely be something that is either new, it's either a new relationship, or it's it's a relationship that has already existed, but now it's like a, I don't want to say the word resurgence, but it's like it's come back up again. So it could have been a relationship that had ended, but now it's around, like maybe you've reconnected again with this person. Or it could also be something new, you know, or I feel like this could also just be like you're a single person and you might also be looking to try something new, you know what I'm saying, to try something new after a period of time of maybe being single, not really being in a relationship. You want to try something new. Or if you're with somebody, the relationship hasn't been the best, maybe you want to try a new approach or try a different way. It's kind of what I got. It's like trying a new approach or trying a different way. Oh yeah, that came to mind. Trying peace. So it could just be a different way of, you know, going about this relationship. So it's some uncertainty here as far as like what to do, if you should even give up on this connection. You know, what decision are you gonna come to? Like, what are you gonna do? So I can definitely see why you have some questions, but it could just be time for you to not just keep it blown up into proportion, but maybe it's time to kind of minimize it or minimize it and try something new or try a new approach, you know, try a new approach. Yeah, so within this relationship as well, I can definitely say that there is a good energy as far as you being able to work with this person. I think that this person or that you or just the relationship can definitely be very agreeable if that's what you wanted. But I also feel like there could be like a competitive nature within it as well. So if you were attracted to pile 1, then you can definitely choose pile 1 because there might be some similarities between the two piles. It could be some similarities between the two piles, but yeah, it could be some similarities between the two piles, because I really do feel like trying something new would be the best thing for this connection. And just deciding that you want something better, and going after that, because whatever it is that you're dissatisfied with within this connection, it's like, the things that you're dissatisfied with are, it's the truth. It's the truth of the matter. And these things can be worked out if you try a new way. So maybe trying the new way is going to come from you empowering yourself on the truth of this connection, and kind of what's going on here. But I do feel like there is potential within this connection, or even if it's something new, there is some type of potential here. Like I said, I just feel like it's gonna call for you trying a new approach. So it's trying a new approach to relationships, trying a more stable approach. So what I'm getting here is, it would be more so leaning on the love side, but just also understanding that there is some type of self-serving, aspect or quality to this relationship that typically comes up when you are in flings with people. It's just kind of getting your needs met. Like, there's something there. But I also feel like it could be that you both actually do work together instead of fighting against each other to get the collective needs met for everybody. So whereas his pile one just couldn't get it right just yet, I feel like this relationship is giving you the opportunity to get it right, from a place of truth, and also from a place of, being able to try new things as well. So kind of being like limitless, or being imaginative, and you're thinking of like, oh, what could we do? Like, what I'm trying to say, or how can we better spend time with each other, or, how can we enrich this relationship? Like, what are some different things that we can actually do? So I just feel like, if you've gotten this pile, like, it's been a long road for you when it comes down to relationships, of being able to open up and to really try to connect with what it is that you really want, without feeling like you have boundaries or walls up or something. You know what I'm saying? So it really is the energy of someone who's kind of getting back out into the dating field, and now this is a new relationship, and you're trying to give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? So give me a chance. Like, no, it's just giving that type of vibe where it's like you kind of have to give it a chance to see how it's going to go. And the best thing that you can do is to try a new way. So that could just be what this relationship is. It's like giving it a chance and trying it a new way to see. But I do think that it can lead to something very fruitful. But I do think that it's based on you trying something different. It's based on you understanding, what you've dealt with, what you've experienced in the past, and using that knowledge, as you move forward and, start a new relationship with someone, or you're interested in someone, or even going back to someone that you've been with before. I think it really does require you to not forget the lessons or the different things that life has handed you, so that you can actually navigate this situation a lot better. But yeah, I do think that with, as far as within this relationship, if you're not with this person, if you are with this person, it's like you do have the ability to work together for a common goal. You know what I'm saying? It is a common goal. Now, I feel like the selfishness might come into play when both people are feeling like they're in survival mode, so you're kind of like focusing on you. But I feel like spirit is calling you to not really be in this mode of survival. Like, you don't have to be here in this place, and you should be okay with wherever this relationship goes. Like, you should still emotionally be okay, and you should still be decisive. You know what I'm saying? Not like, oh, now you're just all confused, and now you don't know where to go and what to do. Like, I feel like spirit is really saying it's important for you to be tapped into the truth of who you are. And I really do feel like when you tap into that truth of who you are, or what it is that you want, what you need, what you deserve, like that is going to be a driving force that is always going to keep you in a place of, you know, like I should actually try. Like I don't have to have boundaries up. I'm a lovable person. I'm deserving of love. I'm beautiful. Like why I got to keep myself locked up because of the things that I've experienced in my past. So I feel like when it comes to this person, it's just all about you stepping out of your comfort zone. I think in a relationship itself is going to be stepping out of a typical, you know, comfort zone of what it is that you're used to. um but I also think that you're gonna be okay. You and this person would be okay exploring, you know, something new or a new way of doing things, as long as you remember your experience from before, but not to let it, you know, it's not to let it hold you back, especially if you've been hurt. But your experiences that you've had before could definitely be put to good use here. You know, as you're going down a new, you know, a new journey, a new rabbit hole, you know, as you're taking, a new path, and, you know, having a different type of relationship. But I definitely do feel like your past experience is going to help. But I also feel like, your past experience in a way is going to kind of be a catalyst, and it's going to push you into, you of course, remaining, having integrity for yourself, you know, for your wants, and actually feeling like you can go out and you can get these things and you can try something new. So I'm just kind of getting, what I heard was just trying peace, and that's peace within yourself, and it's also, you know, peace within this other person, because it seems like you all do actually work pretty well together. I feel like y'all could go into business together too, like, and that would also be very fruitful. It's like two smart people. You know what I'm saying? Two smart people that can work well, and can work well even competitively with each other. It doesn't have to mean that you're turning against each other, but it's just saying that, like, all right, we working well, we getting things done, like this is the energy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely see some opportunity here. It's not really giving too much fling vibes. It's giving that, you know, if you try something different, you could get a different result type of a vibe. It's like the spirit is giving you the opportunity, and it's giving you the chance. You know what I'm trying to say? Or so you're going to take the chance or not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like an offer. It's like they're offering you this. So it's really on you. How does this person feel about you? We have the Paradise card come back out again. This is the Final Rose Tarot. So we have the Sun card. This person is, you know, they could definitely be excited, elated, happy about you. And then we also have this is the Two of Rings. Is the Two of Pentacles. It's the Two of Pentacles. So it could really be the reason why Spirit wants you to take a chance on this is it could be a really actual good situation for you. You know what I'm trying to say? It's, especially with this scale, it's definitely giving Libra vibes. And it's also, you know, relating to this, you know, to this Five of Swords, and also this Three of Pentacles here, where it's kind of just like it's always going to be some type of balance and order. You know what I'm saying? So I really do think that you do want something new, and I also feel like you do want to be able to, you know, to not really have these boundaries and walls up, and you don't want to feel like, you know, it's nothing out there in the world for you, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just giving me the vibe that, like, y'all are both at the same place. Like, y'all have both experienced these things in life. Y'all have, you know, had your disappointments. You had your fair share of letdowns. Things haven't necessarily always been fair or as you've perceived to work out in your favor. I think that this person is at the same place that you're at. So that's why I feel like it's not just you trying something new, but it's also the relationship, meaning that the other person is there too. You know what I'm trying to say? It seems like y'all are compatibly at the same place, but this person is definitely, you know, they have a good disposition about you. They have a good disposition about you. Like, they would like you. They would be excited to see you, happy to be around you. And it could also be like a nice break for them, you know? It could be a nice break for them as well. Just like a nice vacation is kind of what I'm getting as well. And that's the nice energy to be, where someone is around you and they feel like they're on vacation. It's just no stress. It's not a lot of pressure. It's okay. You see what I'm saying? No stress, no pressure. Like, But yeah, I definitely do feel as though it really is just gonna come down to some type of balance between the both of y'all. And I think that this person is happy with you, but I also feel like, you know, they might have to bring themselves back from, you know, going over the ledge with you as well. But I definitely do think that, you know, they want to be able to try something new just as well as you are. So we have the Destiny card. um Yo, I actually like this card. We have the Destiny card here, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So it literally could be that, you know, this person is definitely looking forward to being able to, you know, to actually ground this connection. And I think it's destiny. I think it's actually destiny that you all, you know, spend some time with each other and kind of, you know, see what can happen from there. So this pile's also very much giving love, but I also think it's based off of, it's I was about to say it's there's a contingency plan, but just playing. I was gonna say that it's just basically it's love, but I think it's contingent upon you taking the chance. You know what I'm trying to say? It's contingent upon that. Um are you gonna take the chance? Like, are you gonna roll the dice? But yeah, for the most part, it's looking like the odds are in your favor. It's also looking like y'all are both at the same place at the same time. Like, so it might just be that, you know, it's a inevitable connection that is going to be developed between the both of y'all. But it's just giving like this your partner. That's what it's giving. It's giving this is your man or this is your girl. Like, it is. It's just you have to take a chance and want to try something different. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, like, girl, let me stop. I was about to be like, girl, we have the King of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the King of Pentacles. So what more? Like, what more? Like, I would definitely say this is looking like some love, but I feel like it's also similar to a previous pile, to where it's like it's a realistic type of love. But y'all, like when I said y'all could definitely be doing business together, two smart people, that it is what it is. Y'all do have the potential to, it's not just about love. It's actually something a lot much more deeper than that, to actually have a firm foundation, a good family, like, you know, more money. Y'all are just both two smart people. And I just think that the two smart people are just gonna have to decide to, you know, do something a little different than what you typically have done in the past. And the results are the results are substantial from you being able to do that. So it really comes down to just listening to who you are, listening to the truth of the matter, being wise, making good decisions, and not letting your past kind of hold you back. And that would be the same thing for this person as well. But yeah, like the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands here is just showing, you know, of course this would be a married couple. But it would just be so much stability. It would just be so much integrity here. Y'all would both be responsible, literally taking care of your household. It's a lot of good, positive, you know, working together energy, especially with this Three of Pentacles here. It's just a really firm, good foundation. So I feel like you not only would, you know, be in a relationship with this person, but you would be in a secure relationship with this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, things would be secure, life would be secure. Life would be secure. You know, the bills getting paid. Like, you know, the bills getting paid. So it's just a lot of security here within this pile, which is really nice. If you were looking for something a little more secure, then it's here. Then it's here. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna get these Doreen Virtue cards. Like, this isn't the actual true deck. I've been saying it for all three piles now. It's just a replica that I found online. But yeah, so we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this person on your mind can definitely, like, that's why I was like, this your man for real. Like, this person on your mind, this is your boo. This is your boo. If you resonate with this, this is definitely your boo. Like, it is. We have separation time apart from your partners on the horizon. So it could be that you're not actually in a relationship with this person. This could have even been somebody that you was semi kind of interested in. You know what I'm trying to say? But it could be that y'all are at a distance from each other. Might not be talking to each other, might not even live in the same place. So there could be some type of physical separation, or it could be just some type of emotional distance and separation from there as well, which is why I feel like you're being called to kind of come out your feelings. Come out your feelings a little bit, come out your past hurts, come out your disappointments, to actually see that this could actually be a good thing with this person if you continue to develop it. You know what I'm saying? And we also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, this is somebody that you could kind of be thinking about. But yeah, like the cards are saying it, like I would definitely continue to keep exploring this interest and just see where it goes. And just always keep it in your head, like, let me try something new. So whatever you've done before that hasn't necessarily worked for you within this area of love, then it might be time for you to, try something different. Just say it to yourself, let me try something different. Or in my past, I would have done this. Let me not do that. And let me, try something else. So let's see. I'm going to give you some oracle cards from the love oracles. I had some cards fall out on the ground. So if you give me 1 second so I can reshuffle. But yeah, it's giving love. It's giving, there's some love here, but it's really based off of you. Like, are you going to explore it or not? Like, it's kind of based off of you. All right, so it says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Okay. Their spirit saying the same thing. It's like, it's really on you, and they're just kind of helping. Twin flames, your passion ignites. So I know it says calling in your soulmate as well. So this could definitely be, a major connection for you in this life, in this lifetime. I'm not going to say it's the only connection, because people be having multiple connections in life, but it definitely could be a very major connection, one that's going to kind of cause you to evolve and change and be a little different. Yeah, and it seems like this person that's on your mind actually can see themselves having a life with you as well. So, like, try it. Who knows? Cupid's arrow strikes. Romance. So, yep, that card is coming back up again. It's coming up again. It's coming up again. And then we also have, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So that's amazing. Like, just because you've dealt with your, unfair share of, challenges, okay, if that has been your story, it's like, it doesn't mean that, it's something greater isn't going to happen for you. And I really think that it's just literally life leading you towards this person, and their life leading them towards you. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I got, like, you and this person are both kind of at the same place in life. Like, you've been through similar things, you've had similar, you've understood similar things, things have been made aware to you that have also been made aware to this person. So y'all are literally at the same place at the same time. So it's really up to you if you want to take a chance. But I think it'll be a good chance to take, based off of what I've seen, based off of, the stability that's inherent within this connection within your life. Like, it could really be a good thing for you. So let's get some advice cards just to help you as you continue to keep moving forward. It's time to release negativity, which it's true. It might be time for you to let go of things that you could have been holding on to in your past. And like I said, you're at the place in which you're just kind of making the decision. You and this person, this relationship is making the decision to let go of these things in the past that, may have, helped you to facilitate building walls and building boundaries, and, not feeling like, You might want to, you have the strength to go out and achieve a relationship because you just been so hurt, and you just been, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're at the place right now where it's like you're open, and now you want to see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But it does require you to try something different, and I think that's just where you are right now. It's like, you probably thought to yourself, well, what the heck, might as well, you know what I'm trying to say, might as well, like that type of energy. Like, it's just being more so open as opposed to blocking off things and opportunities. And let's see what else we have here. You and your loved ones are safe. This card came out in an earlier pile as well. I feel like it's just allowing yourself to be vulnerable, to open up about your emotions, to be okay with sharing these things. So if you have a good rapport with this individual, then, share your feelings with this person. I feel like they've kind of been at the same place that you have been. So if anything, it would just help to connect you as opposed to just be bonding with trauma. You know what I'm trying to say? A new romantic cycle begins, which is amazing. I already knew it. I was like, this must be either a new relationship, or it must be, you're kind of revisiting someone, or someone's revisiting you from the past. But yeah, and then we also have, what do you need to release? So it kind of answered the question for you, release the negativity. So if you've been through something with this person, and you're kind of, now it's like, okay, now we're back again, we're back together again, or we're back talking again, it might be time to just release any of the negative things that have happened, and to maybe revisit the connection from a more mature place, or just from a place of, like I said, trying something new, trying something different. Or if this is a new relationship and this is your story, it's a new relationship, it might be, of course, it's time for you to release the things that have happened to you in your past, because everything happens for a reason. But it could have set you up so that you could be in a better place to actually appreciate this person that's in front of you, appreciate this relationship that's in front of you, and actually want to continue to build on it, and, make something a lot much more substantial, actually build a strong foundation to do love again, but to do it from a better place. One where, we actually have a foundation to stand on. We not just in la la land. You know what I'm trying to say? We not just in la la land. We actually are working great together. We actually are compatible. Like, we actually are open. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and, I definitely feel like things will move a lot much more smoothly and a lot much more faster. Just with the compatibility being together. But yeah, I definitely think that you all are compatible right now at this point in time in your life. And it's definitely looking like a great setup for love and not just a fling. So with that being said, I definitely hope that y'all enjoyed this reading. I hope it was fun. I hope it resonated. And yeah, I can't wait to be back. I have a long list of readings that I need to tackle. So I'm excited about this and just doing my service. But yeah, y'all, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.